backup of WordPress, you need to do two things. First, files, and second, database. From your control panel, go to File Manager, find the file called Botanical Pillows over here, click on it. Now over on this side you'll see all the files and folders that make up the website. Click this box in order to click all of them at the same time. Click this little yellow archive button. This is going to create a zip of all of the files that make up your website. So if you want to name this something like backup 10, 16, 15, something like that, hit archive, and it will create a zip file in here that is all of your files. So if you ever need to recreate WordPress or move it, duplicate it, you'll have an exact copy of how all the files are today. Once you download all the files, you need the second part, which is the database. So under Website, go to MySQL Database here, and the database we're working on is C5H is the last ones. Click on it, click on Access My Admin. Now click on the word Databases. Click on the one database name there is. Up here there's Export. Then under Export you want to select all of these tables. So this is asking what information you want to export, and you want all of the info. Then down here there's Save as File. Click that. You can either choose None, it will save as a .sql file, or Zip, and it will save as one of these types. Hit Go, and then you should notice at the bottom of the screen a download starts, and this is saving the information from your database. I would recommend saving it as both an SQL and a gzip, just because they're both small, so there shouldn't be any difference, but in case the zipping process causes an error, it shouldn't, but in case, it's always good to have two. Some people think that you need to click on these two options for dropped and if not, they're not normally checked, and then save a copy. So ultimately, when I make a backup, I like to be very redundant. So I do export all, save as none, then save as zip, then check these two, do save as none, and save as zip again. So I ultimately have 4 copies of the database info, just to make sure that it copies right. And this is more important than the file information. The files contain all of the pictures and the themes and the plugins you use. All of this is the actual product names, the pages you've made, the menus, all of the content that you can't just upload. One more thing I forgot. When we're in File Manager and after you've made the archive file, you'll have to download it. So here's one that's a backup from May, and then you'd hit the blue button to download it and save it onto your computer. Otherwise it's just saved on our server.